So Matt, we're doing the brakes today. 2019 Chevy Traverse LT all-wheel drive. What I'm doing now, you can see I'm just pre-lubing the brakes so that prevents them from squeaking. So when you hear that, like, when you hit the brakes, this is brake lubricant. So I just put on the edge a little bit here and here before I do everything, so I have it ready to go. You also do the new clips. Put a little here, put a little there. Just so when it shifts back and forth, it won't squeak. If you don't do this, it'll eventually squeak. So let's take everything off. This is a 17 millimeter. You do the bottom. It's hard to take off too. Look at it. Only need to take off the bottom bolt. The top stays on, that's what makes it rotate up. There's your bolt, look good. Take a little screw, push aside, real quick, hold it up, all the way over, boom. Just stay right up. And we're gonna take out these little springs, but this is a Traverse, so it has springs in it to hold the brakes together, which is very weird. But that's what it is. And if you can't pop them out by hand, I'll take the screwdriver right lightly and try to get them out without touching the rotor. They're not too bad. They still need to be changed. There's the other one. Can you see? Can you see? Now we gotta take out the clips, the bottom clips, because they're old. There's two different types of clips, so when you take them out, pay attention to which clip goes where. So there's a flat clip, and there's the other flat clip. But if you notice, the top one has a lip right here. So that's gonna go up here on top. So we're gonna do the bottom one first. We don't need this anymore. A little dust. Put the new ones in, line them up good. Make sure they're in, they're not touching the rotor. And that's it. And we do the top. Top, same thing, pop it down a little bit. Pull it out. Take your new ones. See how the bottom side is like this is where the brake caliper slides in. So that's how you know it's like that. It slides in like that. If you do it the other way, it won't work. You snap in with both hands. And then I'll make sure it's straight. So it's not hitting the rotor. This was a little too, looks like a little good right there. This one needs to come over a little bit. That's it. Good. Perfect. So it doesn't scrape, nothing scraping. You don't hear nothing. Let's compress the pistons. I need to clean this. I need a tissue. The sock on the other side. So these are the pistons. I'm going to use my caliper compressor, which is this. Had it for many years. Works pretty good. And then I use this in front of it, and then put it like that, and it compresses it. But first, I want to clean it. Always clean the pistons. So it's gonna be nice and clean for the next time. Get all the dirt off the grind. You can inspect them, make sure the rubber ain't broken. Once you're done with everything, and let's do it. Put it in. This type of thing, I know a lot of people use brake pads to do this, but Either way, you use the brake pads, they still won't go in evenly, so you gotta do the top first or the bottom first. You're gonna bring it in, and then you're gonna do it again and again until it's all compressed. Right, Matt? So they're all compressed. Everything nice, flat. Now, we want to make sure is this rubber thing. Make sure they're all in. Don't have air in them. So everything's good. Everything lined up good. I did the other side already, and it had air bubbles, but you got to take the air bubbles out before you put it in, because then if you put it in wrong, you'll break them. They'll snap and get dirty, and that's how your brake calipers will seize up. Uh-oh, look at my light. Huh? Oh, the batteries fell out. Technical difficulties. Stand by. Cool light. I like this light. Nice and bright. Alright.
He got it for Christmas.
Yep. Alright. Now, put them back in, same way. You can't see the back, so I'll show you the front. They slide in pretty easily, especially if you lube them up. It basically goes in. It's blind to me. You lay it down, put it a little sideways, and then twist. It goes in. Done. But the only other difference is these come with these little pins. And this is hard to put in and hold at the same time. So let's do it. Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Why does it keep going?
Okay, now we gotta put these little retaining clips. It makes these brakes actually separate, which makes it very hard.
Okay.
So there, this one's in. But you see it wants to pop out. And I can't hold it. I have to do both like that, so just stepping on it. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Put the other one on top. So basically I gotta try to hold it with both hands. Put this pin in. Try to hold it in one hand. Just try to get some light here so I can see. And try to get this pin in this little hole, which is not easy. Okay, now even though they're in, I still gotta hold it because they want to spring open. So now what I gotta do is pull this down nice and slow. Actually, I forgot, you gotta lift these up a little bit because they might scrape a little bit. So let's bend them up a little bit. Just enough so they clear the rotor. See how it won't touch? And that's it. Bring these down nice and slow. Hold it good enough so it doesn't pop open. And it's already popped open a little bit. This is a pain in the neck. And there you go. Boom. Put the screw back in. Hand thread it always so it doesn't go anymore. And then tighten up. And you're done. And that's how you do the front brakes. On a 2019 Chevy Traverse. Done. When you're done, don't forget to pump your brakes when you put everything back on, because you won't have no brakes when you start. So we're gonna pump your brakes first before you put it in gear. All right, take care.